Hello Salem and welcome to Shs Today. I'm Avis Daly and joining me at the news desk today is Alyssa Romanovitz.
We have a lot in store for you today, including a feature on the Esports Club, a teacher spotlight on Mr. Kuklik, a look at winter percussion, and what students' thoughts are on the school lunch, plus much more.
First up, Leland Johnson brings us into the world of esports in the gaming club headed by Mr. Seeley, the biomedical science teacher.
Good morning, I'm Leland Johnson here with SHS Today, and I'm here outside of Dr. Seeley's room to interview him about Video Game Club and what it's all about.
Here at the high school, we have a video gaming club that lets people come in and not only just play video games, but also we have an esports club that plays video games against other high schools. So esports is a club that is formally recognized by the school, and it's also a national club where we compete and go in and play against other high schools. And right now, our newest club is undefeated for the season, 2-0. So they've won 2 of their first matches, so it's been going quite well. The games that they play are Rainbow Six Siege. We also can play League of Legends and things like that, which are classic esports. To make it an esport, it's not just playing a video game as much as competing as teams to do certain things. So for Rainbow Six Siege, it's 2 groups of 5. You're either trying to save a bomb or disarm a bomb. I know that sounds horrible from the standpoint of stuff, but it's just in the fantasy world of video games. So essentially, it's kind of like other sports. Group of people trying to do something versus another group of people. It's just that in this case, you're doing it remotely on the internet, but you're in a virtual arena when you're doing it.
We interviewed a couple kids about what they thought about the club and their experience.
It's just a chill place to go after school. Have a few friends that go there, just kind of hang out for a few hours and just blow off some steam after a tough day. It's a good, Doc's a really nice guy, really awesome environment. Glad he can do this for us.
Video game club. I like that it's like there's a whole group of people that like I wouldn't normally get to meet. So there's seniors, juniors, sophomores, and I like interacting and getting to play video games. So like I actually get to talk to them and be with them and play multiplayer games that I wouldn't normally get to play alone.
That's all we have today about Video Game Club. Back to you in the studio.
A lot of great opportunities for students at Salem High School to get involved in after-school activities. One such club is Quiz Bowl. SHS Today reporter Samantha Masterbirdie brings us some more information on the club.
Hi, I'm Samantha Masterbirdie, and I'm reporting outside Mr. Campbell's classroom to ask him some questions about the Quiz Bowl team.
The Quiz Bowl team is a competition between high schools in which students compete to answer questions. It's a little bit like Jeopardy, but for teams. Typically we do 5 tournaments a year at different high schools around the state. In addition to filming, if we qualify, we'll go to Durham to film episodes for Granite State Challenge. But that's only if we qualify. On Tuesdays after school in my room, and pick up a buzzer and join the fun.
We asked some Salem High students if they were interested in joining the Quiz Bowl.
Sounds like a quiz in a bowl. I've heard it on the announcements, and I had Mr. Campbell as a teacher last year.
I think I would, because I really like random facts and stuff like that, and I think that's kind of similar to what Quiz Bowl is.
Have you heard of the Quiz Bowl?
Yes.
I think it's like trivia. I don't really know.
That was some really interesting information. If you're interested in joining the Quiz Bowl, meet outside at room B424 on Tuesdays. Back to you at the desk.
All this talk about bowls has got me hungry. Speaking of hunger, Tyler English got the scoop on the students' thoughts about the school lunch program. She also had a chance to speak to the service director, Liz Bistany.
Hi, I'm Taylor English, reporting outside Salem High School's cafeteria to talk to some students about how they feel about the new lunches we are being given this year.
I think they were like a bit better last year, to put it nicely. Okay, I don't know what chicken finger brand they used last year, but it was so good. And then this year, I don't know, man. I think we just need a little change in brands for some things, you know what I'm saying?
Some students think that last year's food was better than the food that they're serving this year.
I think they need to switch back to last year. With
Last year was good.
with the chocolate milk.
The Yahoo?
Yeah.
Yahoo! Here to ask you some questions about school lunches.
Okay.
All right, so how do you feel about the school lunches? Like, be specific.
I feel like they don't have enough options. I personally am a very picky eater, and I like my food to be seasoned. And
So what do you have to say for whoever is in charge of this lunch?
I want chicken and waffles, please.
We decided to talk to Salem High's food director, Miss Liz Bistany.
Hi, Taylor. The food is very different than last year. What we are doing now is we've rejoined the National School Lunch Program, which means for a lot of students, and I know that a lot of the student population doesn't understand exactly what that means in terms of why the food had to change and how it changed. What we're doing is offering more nutritious and more well-balanced meals. We're not doing any frying anymore. We're offering a variety of vegetables and fruits along with our meals. Healthier choices, more well-balanced meals.
Despite the contradicting opinions about the school lunches, I think we can all agree that this could be a very good change for students. I'm gonna be honest, some of the stuff is kind of good. I'm Taylor English, and you're watching SHS Today.
It's never too early to be thinking about healthy choices. Some of those choices can also involve how we treat our planet, especially our oceans. The Sustainability Club promotes awareness of such issues and does their part to help the environment.
Hi, Ava Staley reporting from Salem High's greenhouse. Today we talked to students and staff about Salem High's Sustainability Club and climate change. Let's go see what they have to say. All right, do you think climate change is real?
Yes. Why? Because it's affecting people's daily lives and the ocean, and it's affecting a lot of stuff. We can stop polluting everything, and like the air and the water, and like cars, they use a lot of fossil fuels, which harms the air.
And I try to educate my son in the fact that there is climate change issues. So things like making sure that we're not putting trash into, into the right receptacles, and making sure that we're using recycled bags and things like that. I feel like that's a huge contribution to it because it really starts from the ocean and the sea life, right? So that's like the big thing, and a lot of people aren't aware that all of these plastic bags we have, and all this plastic and plastic bottles. So I like to use in my house and at the school here, I have a refillable filtered water pitcher so that I don't have to constantly be refilling water bottles. People in the working out healthy industry are like, eat tuna, right? Because it's a high protein. I'm like, I won't do it. I won't buy it. I won't do it. I'm not eating seafood. I'm going to educate and talk to as many people as I can about it. I recommend watching Seaspiracy on Netflix. I feel like it's highly educational, and share it with everyone that you can.
Hi, my name is Alicia Gilbert, and I'm a biology teacher here at SHS, and I'm also one of the advisors for the Sustainability Club. I do feel that climate change is real, and it's something that our current generations need to be worried about. I think the growing human population and our use of resources is leading causes of climate change. I think that overfishing is a huge problem in our oceans right now, and it's disrupting marine food webs. I think that we need to realize that it's just not one of us that can fix it. So if you can do small things at home, and as a collective, as a whole population, that small changes could hopefully equal a bigger change.
Thank you so much for watching our segment on Salem High's Sustainability Club and climate change. Back to you at the desk. Turning now to our teacher spotlight, my co-anchor Alyssa met up with her favorite people at Salem High School, Mr. Kuklik, this week. Go back up. He teaches global studies by the day and coaches soccer by night. Let's meet Mr. Kuklik.
Today we are here with teacher and coach Stephen Kuklik. What's your name?
Stephen Kuklik.
And how long have you been teaching at Salem High School?
This is my second year. Oh, it's been awesome. Obviously last year was kind of a weird one, but it was really all positive experiences, and it's been a great year so far.
So I've heard you're also a soccer coach here. How is the coaching experience?
great working with Alyssa Romanovitz. So I coached for 3 years before coming here. So this would be, I guess, year 5. Just finished up year 5.
Joa, is it true that you've played for Stephen Kuklik
That is true.
and that you've also played for Kendrick Whittle?
That is also true.
Who do you prefer?
Alyssa Romanovitz. I did do other extracurriculars. Besides playing soccer, I also did musical theater for like 7 years.
What are your thoughts on Stephen Kuklik? What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
That's such a tough question. You can't. I mean, definitely my favorite album is 1989 because it's the best album she's put out. Like that's just like undisputed. But I don't know if I can pick just one favorite song. It really just depends.
I'm heartbroken. I just would really like my supporters to support me, and my heartbreak. And I just think that's really important.
I had no idea.
Who's your favorite person that goes here?
I don't have a favorite person that goes here. I mean, like my favorite person in the building, I mean, it's probably Alyssa Romanovitz.
And that was Stephen Kuklik with us for SHS Today. Back to you. As you can see, Mr. Kuklik is a huge fan of mine. We talked a little bit about Taylor Swift, and she is certainly making some headlines this week. Let's meet some of Taylor Swift's biggest fans here at Salem High School in this week's Music Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Cardigan era Taylor Swift. I'm Doja Cat. And we're coming to you live from the halls of SHS asking people,
damn, Papa, you a rare breed. No comparing in this scary. Trying to keep him because I found him. Let up.
what music they're into right now.
I can take you to the pit.
The Spins by Mac Miller.
Probably Stay by Rihanna.
JoJo Siwa. I like everything.
I don't listen to music at all. Yeah, and there's other band directors that I know that have the same problem until they retire, then they start listening to music again.
Do you listen to Doja Cat?
I don't listen. Oh, yes, I all the time.
How do you feel about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Me too. When you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat.
Right now, Lindsay Kaplan is joining us live from the band hallway. She was some information on another really popular group here at Salem High School. Let's go to her right now and learn more about our winter percussion. Lindsay?
That's right, Ava. I'm here outside the band hallway. Now that the fall marching band season is over, the winter percussion season is heating up. We spoke with the director and some students that are part of the program, and here's what they had to say.
We spoke with percussion instructor and former member Joshua Petefield about what the winter percussion program is all about.
So winter percussion is an indoor marching band activity featuring just the marching percussion and our fun ensemble. We perform at a high level nationally and locally. Compared to especially a lot of other groups in the area, not a lot of groups get the same experience that our kids do.
Chorus teacher and former member Julia Horai speaks about what makes the program unique.
So one of the things I think few people are aware of is that we have a nationally ranked percussion program at this school, and that's something that makes it really unique.
After talking to staff, we checked in with the students. We spoke to drum captain Rudy Atkins and a new student to the program.
People want to join winter because it's fun and it's a challenge, both at the same time. And the people you meet in it are great. Everyone in the group is amazing.
It sounded really fun to do. Being a freshman, it can be stressful, but it's overall fun. And the first rehearsal was incredibly fun, and I learned a lot.
We look forward to seeing what the members of the Winter Percussion Group can accomplish this year. This is Lindsay Kaplan reporting live for SHS Today.
Impressive. I bet they practice that all the time.
That's all we have for you today, and thanks for watching this week's episode of SHS Today.
Have a great week, Salem.